Good evening, everybody. Just before I go to bed, it's quite late here now in the UK, but I'm really annoyed to have seen a report on GMA 7, which has been shared online, which apparently shows ASEC Mocha Uson inside a mosque taking a selfie. This is a complete lie. This is fake news. In the past, Mocha has been accused of spreading fake news. This is not true. These are lies by the opposition to discredit Mocha. Mocha Uson is a member of the presidential communications team, and as such, she has to abide by certain rules, and she does that. The fact is, the real story or the real news is that Mocha Uson was actually in the operations command center of Marawi, and the situation was that she was with the armed forces of the Philippines, with the troops. I know that when Mocha Uson goes around the world, she's always encouraging all of her fans, if you like, or all of the supporters or OFWs to support the troops. So you can quite clearly see from this video that Mocha Uson is boosting morale of the troops by engaging with them, by spending time with them. What she's doing is she's supporting the troops and helping them as they do an important work in helping to liberate Marawi. So this particular photo opportunity, if you like, was actually at the Armed Forces of the Philippines base. And if you watch the GMA report, you can clearly see that this same video, this is not another occasion, this is the same video. You can clearly see that the speech of GMA 7 or the report clearly was almost like superimposed. So as the reporter was speaking, she was saying that Mocha Uson was taking a selfie inside a mosque. This is not correct. It's been proven by watching the I've studied these videos myself personally, and I can see that the actual selfie taken with this soldier was not taken inside the mosque at all. So this is a complete lie. It's fake news. I'm sure that everyone is aware now that fake news stories are against the law in the Philippines. So GMA 7, in reporting this, is actually potentially breaking the law, breaking Philippine law, because this is a fake news story. I'm disappointed with GMA 7. They've published fake news stories in the past. They did one recently regarding some immigration issues and visa issues to Britain. This was based on a fake news story. So while others are telling Mocha Uson not to spread fake news, which she's not doing at all, they should concentrate themselves on spreading the real news and not trying to undermine or insult or in any way cause issues for ASEC Mocha Uson. You see, I believe, having met Mocha Uson on a few occasions and having watched her in concert and having heard her speak, that she supports our troops and she supports the important work they do in the Philippines. And you know, we should all be defending the Republic, and I believe it's the responsibility of news stations to support what's happening in the Philippines and not to discredit any government official. So there it goes. I would encourage you all to write to GMA 7 and to show your anger and your disgust at this fake news story that GMA 7 has produced to try and discredit a government official. Please share this video. Please let's support Mocha Uson as she goes about supporting our troops and supporting the Philippine army as they battle in Marawi for a safe and better Philippines. Maraming salamat po. Salamat for watching, salamat for sharing, supporting Mocha Uson all the way. Thanks, guys. Hi, good evening. I hope nobody minds, but this is a personal video appeal to Maria Sofia Love Sanchez. I'm making this video appeal, if you like, because I genuinely feel that your dance, if you like, or provocative dance to the Philippine national anthem caused a lot of outrage and public upset. I've watched some of your other YouTube videos, and I've read about you on the internet. You know, sometimes when people maybe try and want to be famous, it brings me back to the case of Divina Diva, which some of you may remember about. She was a lady who made criticisms about the Philippines, and she became absolutely hated over it. In fact, she ended up losing her job and almost committing suicide over this. I'm just very, very worried that your actions, Maria, will also cause problems for you as well. I don't understand what you did or why you did it. It's quite clear somebody said you might have been drunk or I'm not too sure. But all I can say is that it was, I know the Philippine people are a forgiving people. And as much as people are angry at the moment, try and understand that quite rightly they'll be angry. You went ahead and you danced a provocative dance with the national anthem playing in the background. You have to understand and remember that people died to defend the Philippine flag, and you know, many heroes lost their lives defending the Philippines, and it's a song about heroes, and here you are dancing in such a way, not wearing next to nothing. It's just inhumane, indecent and disrespectful. I have to be honest, each time I hear the Philippine national anthem, although I'm not Filipino, I stand up. I can't sing in Tagalog, but I do try and make an effort. But the fact is, I have respect for the national anthem, and I have respect for every national anthem. I just don't know what you were thinking. I really don't. As I said, you've already got the fame. It's not as though you're a person who's trying to cling on to fame or something like that. Some of your YouTube videos and your interviews have already been viewed like 700,000 times and sometimes up to 1 million times. So I don't understand what you were trying to achieve over what you did. Some people have said you were based in America. The Philippine historical organization believes that you're based in Los Angeles, California, which is what's written on your Facebook page. However, I've received several messages to say you're actually in the UK, and you might even be in London. Wherever you are, I've written an open letter requesting that you make an apology, and all you've gone ahead and done is write more things on social media and actually not apologize. I believe an apology would be in order. From what I know about the Philippine people, they're a forgiving people and a caring people, and if you made a heartfelt apology explaining what you did, explaining your actions, I don't know, I can't speak for the Philippine people, but I do believe if you made a genuine apology, this will be a good start, and I would strongly advise you to do this before it's too late. You see, you've already been reported. You've been reported by many people, including myself, over this obscene video that you made. And I just believe that a heartfelt apology would go a long way into trying to understand what you did and why. You know, the other thing that I have to say is that I believe that everyone's entitled to live their life how they want to live their life. And very, very sadly, the LGBT community in the Philippines does already experience some discrimination. And I know a lot of young people who come out as transgender already find it very, very hard. And it's not easy to truly be who they want to be. And the problem is, you making this video, I've seen a lot of the comments that have been appearing on social media, and a lot of them are calling you bakla, or talking about the transgender community, or talking about these people are not right and they're not normal, and all of these things. Not only have you insulted the Philippines and the Philippine flag and the Philippine national anthem, but you also haven't helped the transgender community in the Philippines or in other countries around the world. So I just appeal to yourself and also to your friends as well. If somebody could reach out and explain what happened on that night, explain why it was necessary to pick the Philippine national anthem. You could have picked any song. You could have picked a Zumba song. You could have picked any song. Why pick a song that's related to the nation's pride and the nation's feelings, and use that song to almost make fun of the Philippines or insult the Filipino people? So clearly, once again, I just ask you to make that apology, to make a short video like I've just done right now, explaining, without all the tears, without all the drama, just explain what you did and why, and hopefully the Filipino people can go some way to forgiving you. I'm sorry to have got involved in this discussion, if you like, but you see, I just believe that whenever anyone insults the Philippines or insults the Filipino people, it's just something that really, really offends me. You see, as I said, I'm not Filipino, but I will stand up for the Philippine national anthem, and I will show respect for the Philippine national anthem and the Philippine flag, and I'm not even Filipino. How much more you? So Maria Sophia Love Sanchez, please, please, please make that apology. Let's move on now, and I'm worried for you as well. I'm really worried about your future career and your state of mind. I just don't know why you did what you did, but I just feel you can make amends, and for the sake of many, many people who are upset over this and angry over this, I just hope you can make that appeal as soon as possible, make that apology as soon as possible, and let's move on. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please don't take this personally, Maria. I'm not angry. I'm not trying to cause any problems for you in your life. I'm just trying to reach out to you. And just like I did with Davina, I asked her to make an apology. I ask you to make the same apology as well. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. God bless.